Okay, so I guess I left off on May 17th for the calendar. I misplaced it. So don't judge me. So May 17th was, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, others make it happen. That's from Michael Jordan, the basketball player. So you can't wish that something happens. You have to definitely make it happen, or else it won't get done, or it won't it won't happen unless you do it for sure. Definitely, that's with anything you want to get done out of life. Make it happen yourself. Can't rely on other people, because if you do that, it'll never get done. May 18th was be the person you want to have in your life. So if you really know me in real life, I'm like everybody's cheerleader, coach, mom, bestie, best friend, wife, girlfriend, brother, like all of the above. I give you like really good advice from like all perspectives, regardless if like you're super close with me or not. Like, you tell me something and you give me all the details, of course I'll give you my honest opinion and thoughts about the whole situation from everybody's perspective, to make sure that everyone feels like heard and understood. May 19th was, a man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. That's from Malcolm X, a minister. So if you stand for nothing, that means you'll accept anything. And at this point in time, we can't accept a bare minimum, because you'll just get the bare minimum. That's out of anything. People, places, things, jobs, whatever. Like, you have to expect more out of yourself in order for others to give you that type of respect and stuff. So May 20th was, in any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing is the wrong thing. And the worst thing you can do is nothing. That was from Theodore Roosevelt, the 27th president. So, yeah, try and make the best decision for yourself at that point in time, given all the information that you have at that point in time. Did I make the best decision with things? No, but I mean, it was the best decision at that point in time, and I just, took it and did the best I could with what I had. So definitely doing nothing also is like the worst. May 21st. Okay, so next up we have May 21st. So success seems to be connected to action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't give up. And that's from Conrad Hilton, who's the hotelier, the Hilton hotels. So definitely do something, like something small. I've been telling you guys that all through the month of May. Do one thing to keep it moving. Make a list and check off your list one by one. No matter how big or small the task is, make a list, and then you'll end up being task oriented, which fits my personality, so I can just get it done and move on to the next step. I think it's called like Agile Waterfall Method. Look it up if you guys want to use that in the workplace. So next was May 22nd. Don't ruin a good today by thinking about a bad yesterday. So yeah, the past is the past. You can't be talking about the same old dumb shit, because I mean, it's old. That was yesterday and we're on today. So we're gonna make today great every day, by not thinking about whatever happened yesterday, because it's old. And that's just, being grateful for, being able to move on to the next day. So many people that don't make it to the next day, you don't want to be in like a negative little vibe, because again, there's so many people that didn't make it to today from yesterday. Next is May 23rd. Strength and growth comes or strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle. And that was by Napoleon Hill, who's an author. So I make everything look easy, but growth is absolutely painful, no matter what other people say. Like, I had to cut off so many, people, places, and things. It's just crazy to see, like, the lengths people have gone to do something mean or nasty to me. I just gotta, cut them off and keep it moving. And that's the uncomfortable part of growth. Not everybody can go with you to where you want to go, and that's okay. You'll just meet up with them if they're meant to be in another part of your life, if they're meant to be there. May 24th was, you cannot expect to live a positive life if you hang with negative people. That was written by Joel Osteen, who's a pastor. So if someone's always calling you and texting you about negative things, they just gotta go. A lot of people like to gossip and talk bad. It's just like, I was over here drinking a margarita in the sunshine with like flip-flops and a bikini, and you want to call me and talk about like something stupid that has no impact on my life, like, at all. Like, okay, whatever, you gotta go. So be mindful of people that do that to you. Text, phone calls, emails, whatever. If you don't want to hear it, just say I don't want to hear it. If they can't respect that, then they gotta go too. People love chaos and drama, and that just creates a lot of confusion, and that will also mess up your mind as well. Too much confusion is like, you don't need it. May 22nd or 25th, sorry guys. Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. And that's by Les Brown, who's an author. So definitely don't be fearful. Just go out and do whatever you want to do. People are going to say what they're going to say, especially online. These people weren't there with you. And even if they were there, they probably did the F stuff to you. So, yeah. Don't be fearful. Just do what you gotta do. Stay focused on yourself. That's it. If you don't like someone, or like you're fearful of putting out your music or your content or like whatever, just do it. There's a block button for a reason. May 26th. If you want something you've never had, you must do something you've never done. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Anytime I bought a house or a car, I had to do crazy work to get it done, and I've never done that before. But I obviously wanted those things for myself and my children, so I got it done. May 27th, I don't know if it cut off like mid video or not, but it says, am I reaching out for help if I get stuck? So if you have a trusted person that you can go to, ask them for help so you don't get stuck. You don't want to stay stuck on something that you're doing, because that will hinder your progress. And like I said, all month of May, we're moving forward. We're moving past everybody that just didn't need to be around us anymore. May 28th was, never give up on a dream because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. That is by Earl Nightingale, who is an author. So this is absolutely true. You can use an hour and watch TV, or you can use an hour learning Spanish or looking up new recipes. If you want to be a better cook, the time is going to go by regardless. So make sure you're using your time the best way possible. I know when I'm like on downtime, I play solitaire to keep my mind sharp. I watch a lot of YouTube, or I read a lot of articles too. So I'm not doing nothing, I'm doing something to keep my brain juices moving. May 22nd, or not 22nd, oh my goodness, May 29th is Do Not Be Embarrassed by Your Failures. Learn from them and start again. And that is by Richard Branson, who's a business executive. So definitely, lessons are lessons, obviously. You may not get it the first, second, or third time, but try your best to get it by the second time for sure. I remember when I was trying to learn how to code and all that other stuff, I kept failing, but I had to get it done, because it was obviously my job, but I had to learn how to do it like all by myself, but I learned it, and I'm so proud of myself, and that's like a new skill that I can use anywhere at this point. May 20, why do I keep saying the 20s? I'm definitely on May 30th. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs, and that's by Zig Ziglar, who's an author. So if someone says they went from like 0 to 100, yeah, they may say that, but there's a lot of steps from 0 to 100. There's still 1 through 99 steps that had to be done in order to get to the top of the staircase in this reference. So was I always this determined about doing certain things? No, but at this point, I had to take the steps in order to put myself where I am, to make sure I don't fall into being unsuccessful. And success is defined by everybody differently. So my success is not the same as your success. So keep that in mind if someone tries to tell you otherwise. Again, they're them and you're you. Be you. Don't be somebody else. Because you're already taken. Duh. Anyways, May 30th. I just did the 30th. May 31st says, do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do, by Oprah Winfrey. Everybody knows Oprah. Oh my goodness. So way back when, like I said, I used to work like 2 jobs, do overtime like crazy, like open to close, and open was like 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. like every day, in order to get where I wanted to be. And that's just, sheer dedication to myself to get what I wanted, how I wanted it, and set myself up, in a nice way. So you may not want to do something like clean toilets or whatever the case may be, but that cleaning toilets is going to help you move to the next step, where you're like a cashier or a shift manager or a manager, and then you have the regional managers, and then like you're the owner. So it's definitely, again, back to the other quote or saying, it's definitely steps that need to be taken. And even it's definitely the steps. I don't know if it cut off at that point, but even if you are the owner, you still can go back and do all those other things. Just because you're the owner of something doesn't mean that you have a staff. It can be you and one other person, or just you owning your business, or definitely I can resonate with that message. There's a lot of stuff that I'm doing right now that I don't want to, but I have to, all because I have goals that I'm trying to accomplish, and those goals are going to get accomplished at the right time for sure. But yes, I hope these messages find you and send you guys lots of hugs. And this is a Thursday, so have a good Thursday, guys. Bye.